Hi, Teresa with Grow Financial and Associates. Today I'm here with Blake, who we met up with in April, and we were talking about moving more and the importance of that. And today we're going to be focusing on sharing some tips about
hands-only CPR.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
Absolutely.
And we're also going to be doing a demonstration, so this is going to be great. Such a good reminder. What exactly is hands-on CPR?
So it's the most simple form of CPR. So it's only 2 steps. So your first step is to call 911. That's going to, start the process of getting EMS and some higher trained folks out to provide higher levels of care than you're qualified to provide. And the second step is to push hard and fast in the center of the chest. And that's it. It's really simple, and I'm excited to demonstrate it a little bit too.
Awesome. So call 911, push hard and fast in the center of the chest. Okay. When do you use hands-only CPR?
So you're going to use hands-only CPR on a teenager or an adult.
Okay.
You can use different forms of it with children and infants, but there's different chest depths, so we won't go into that today. That you can get from a full class. But for our intents and purposes today, we're just going to do it on a teenager or an adult. And you're going to do it when you suspect a cardiac arrest.
Okay, so what is the difference between a heart attack and cardiac arrest?
Yeah, definitely. So to put it in the simplest forms here, a heart attack is a circulation problem, and cardiac arrest is what we'd call an electrical problem. So a heart attack is when blood isn't returning back to the heart, usually caused by some sort of blockage in an artery or a vein. And cardiac arrest is where the heart will malfunction and it'll actually stop beating unexpectedly.
Okay, great. And why should we learn hands-on CPR?
Absolutely. So over 70% of your out-of-hospital cardiac arrest will actually happen in the home. So, it's a higher likelihood that you're going to be using this life-saving skill on somebody that you know and love. So it's really important to know the steps, because you could potentially be saving a life and you wouldn't know. And only about 40% of our out-of-hospital cardiac arrest actually receive the care that they need before higher qualified folks get there. So, to start the process of CPR, every second counts, especially when, your heart isn't beating. So you're not getting blood flow to your brain, to all the other vital organs, and, further down the line, it's not great. So, being able to have that happen sooner and have people feel comfortable to be able to jump in and do something increases the likelihood of folks to survive. And having at least one person per household be familiar in hands-only CPR only increases the chances that you're going to receive the life-saving care should you need it.
And ultimately,
everybody should learn this, and it's super easy to do.
Awesome. Well, let's put it into action. Let's show us how you do this.
All right. So we have our mini Ann here. Usually when someone is needing CPR, they're going to be on the ground. You're not going to hoist them onto the table, but for our demonstration purposes today, we do have a table here. So so really quickly, you'll take one hand, put your other hand on top and interlock it. And you'll use kind of the beefy part of your hand down here to be into the center. And the nice thing about our mannequin is there is a nice little...
It shows you exactly where to do that.
Yeah, so there's a nice spot for that.
Of your chest.
Yep, so right around the sternum. You're not going to have that, but another way to look at it is, right below the nipple line. That's where you're looking at. So you just push hard and fast in the center of the chest to a beat of about 100 to 120 beats per minute. And when you're doing this, you're serving as the external heartbeat for someone, because their heart stops. So their heart's obviously not pumping blood, so then you're pumping blood for them.
Here you go, too fast or too slow, to get that rhythm that you need.
Absolutely, yeah. So if you go too fast, you're not allowing the heart to refill with blood. So essentially, you're just pounding on somebody's chest, and you're not actually doing the purpose of CPR, which is to keep blood circulating to the brain, to your vital organs, like we touched on a little bit earlier.
Okay, perfect. It's gotta be something that you can do while you're doing this, like a song maybe?
Oh, we've got plenty of songs. So, obviously, if you've seen The Office, Staying Alive, the CPR episode, that's actually about 100 to 120 beats per minute, the song. So it's perfect, if you're internalizing that song, That's
The
the
beat.
beat.
The
Yeah,
beat
the beat
to
of the
it.
song.
The beat of
That's
the song.
exactly
Okay.
how quickly you should
Staying
do it.
alive.
Staying Alive. We also
Great.
have Crazy in Love by Beyonce, Hips
it.
Don't Lie by Shakira.
Great.
We have a whole playlist on our website that,
Yeah.
whatever genre of music you like, we have a song that you can perform CPR to. Kind of take yourself out of that, mentality of, oh my goodness, I'm performing CPR.
Yes.
It's easier just to kind of
Yeah.
take a step back and kind of keep your thoughts around
Yeah.
like collected and
Because that can be overwhelming and stressful, and
absolutely.
you have to have like under pressure like that, just find something to relax you a little bit and make sure you're in that moment to take care of what you need to. So
absolutely.
Let's wrap up. So CPR Awareness Month or Week is
June 1st to the 8th. So
okay.
That's when it's a great opportunity to visit cpr.heart.org.
Okay.
Or you could also visit heart.org/handsonlycpr to
okay.
learn exactly what we just did here. We have some videos and some great tools on there. But if you want to take it one step further, if you visit cpr.heart.org, you can actually schedule a class to get trained and certified in CPR. All you have to do is just type in your zip code and a whole bunch of classes pop up where you can schedule right then and there. It's really that easy.
Yeah, and we're going to share that link here with you guys, so you can just click on that. It'll take you right to that, which will give you the whole list of those songs as well, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
yep.
So
we'll get you all the resources you need.
I love it. Okay, so we're going to share all of that just to make it easy for everybody, and we highly encourage you to go ahead and check out that link and do this with your family, with your coworkers, and just make sure that you have at least one person, if not everybody, trained in this to help save more lives. Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for all you do and for sharing all of this with us. And it's just so great.
Absolutely.
Thank
Happy
you.
to.
Thanks.
Thanks.